Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Jazzy RN. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I have worked remotely in utilization review for over 9 years, and I've worked for 3 different major insurance companies, and the goal of my channel is to help nurses pivot from the bedside to remote work. Mclauren is hiring a care coordinator RN. This job is remote in Michigan. I always go straight to the qualifications. Even if you don't meet every qualification, I still suggest you apply. You must have an RN license, RN Michigan license, 3 years clinical nursing experience, serving chronically ill patients, and extensive knowledge of issues associated with chronic care and geriatrics. Here are the preferences. These are preferred and not required. This job is full-time, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., no on-call, and no weekends. Healthmap is hiring a 100% remote RN care navigator for Kentucky. This job requires an active RN license. Also, a BSN is required. CCM preferred. 3 years experience in case management preferred. Experience in dialysis or transplant, as well as Medicare, Medicaid preferred. Now, these are preferred, but not required. And no travel required as well. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee is hiring a medical case manager. This job is full-time. You have until May 7th to apply. You must be an active RN license in the state of Tennessee or hold a license in the state of residence that is a compact state. We want you to have 3 years clinical experience. This is required. 5 years experience in healthcare industry. And for Select Community and Kate Beckett, this requires 2 years experience in IDD for Select Community is required. Luminare Health is hiring for a case manager. This job is full-time. You have until May 7th to apply. All remote employees must live in the continental United States, but this does not include Alaska, New York, California, or Hawaii. Sponsorship is not available. You will work from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Central Time, depending on client needs in the Mountain and Pacific regions. You must have an associate's degree in nursing, active RN license required, 3 years clinical experience required, active CCM certification or the ability to obtain a CCM certification within 18 months of hire date. I'm going to skip some of these bullet points here. This one says proficient in Microsoft Word, Excel, and Outlook. Make sure you add Microsoft Office to your resume as well as platforms. That includes Epic, Cerner, Meditech, Protouch, whatever software you use at your current job and previous jobs. Add this to your resume to make your resume more tech savvy. Range for this job is $57,800 to $108,500 per year. Enlyte is hiring a triage clinician. This job is full-time. It is 40 hours per week. Your work days are Sunday through Thursday, 5 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Central Time. You must be located in a compact state and have a compact license. And they do prefer if you are bilingual in both English and Spanish. So once again, RN license in the state of residence, and that state must be a compact state, at least 3 years of RN experience in telephone triage, ER, urgent care, med surge, or occupational medicine. They do prefer bilingual English and Spanish. Also, make sure you add Microsoft Office to your resume. And this says you'll have a 24-hour work week. Schedules and shifts available depending on needs of the business. And schedules may include working every Saturday or every Sunday. And make sure your office or your space you work in is HIPAA compliant, and you want to have high-speed internet connection. And they will also verify this with a speed test. Opus Medical, they are hiring for a medical case manager. You must be an RN. This includes the U.S. states and territories. They want you to have one or more national certifications within the first 4 years of hire, CCM, CRC, CLNC, or CRRN preferred, and 2 years FTE, direct case management for injured workers, or 2 years under supervision preferred, but not required. Evry Health is hiring a bilingual care coordinator RN for English and Spanish. While this job is remote, you must reside in the US, in the Eastern or Central time zone, and must be fluent in conversational Spanish. They also require you to have an unrestricted Texas license or a compact license. This is for nurses in Texas or if you live in a compact state. And make sure you include your license number and corresponding states in your resume. Also, if you have any experience with Salesforce, Health Cloud, or Care IQ, add that to your resume, as well as call center experience. A nurse case manager, WC, and PIP. Now, this job does require you to use your personal computer with other standard office equipment. Ability to travel is necessary. They don't mention where you're traveling to. The current state license. They do prefer you to have a certified case manager certification. This is preferred, not required. Advocate is hiring a personal health advocate. This job is full-time. This requires a BSN or RN degree from an accredited college or university. Active, unrestricted state or multi-state license required. 5 years clinical or medical management experience. I'm going to skip these bullet points. And the pay for this job starts at $37 per hour. Your work week will be weekdays from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, or 12:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Outer Cape is hiring a remote nurse. This is for LPNs and RNs. The salary is $32 to $45 per hour. The job is also full-time. You must have either a BSN in nursing or a associate's degree in nursing, RN or LPN from the Massachusetts State Board of Registration. Experience working remotely in a healthcare role is required. So if you have any remote experience, add that to your resume. Also, a BLS certification is required. 1 to 2 years of clinical nursing experience preferred, ideally in a primary care or common community health setting. Experience or desire to work in a team-based care model. Make sure that if you know Epic, add that to your resume, as well as Microsoft Office. And if you also know OneDrive. This job pays, once again, $32 to $45 per hour. And make sure your resume has these 3 things: what you did, why it's important, and how it relates to the job that you want.